you keep mixing. Now comes this cool guy, surfing here, Dan Lawless, straightening things up. A pro here, Dan Lawless. Dan, 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 dan. Dan, 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 dan. Straightening things up. His name is Dan Lawless. Dan, 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 dan. Dan, 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 dan. Straightening things up. His name is Dan Lawless.
Hey everybody. Hello, comic artists friends. I'm going to do a little something here today. It's kind of fun. I'm going to do some corrections on, or not corrections, I should say, but my suggestions on this comic cover that was put out by Shelton at Shelton Art on Twitter. He said, Dan, can you fix this? Or can you, what's your input on it? And so I have some ideas. And I'm going to work on it here and see what everybody thinks. So the first thing I did is I cut out all these elements and I put them all on different layers. So we have them, the eyes, face. I kind of made it, I faded that down a little bit too already. There's some things I wanted to. Okay, so first thing I wanted to do, I thought, was I wanted to make the lettering bigger. Make that bigger, make it bigger. It's the eternal legend. Let's make it legendary, make it big. So thicken it up. That's the first thing I would do. I just put a quick stroke around it. I'll thicken it up. Next thing I wanted to do is this guy, there's a lot of dead space here on the side. No, that's the cape and stuff like that. But unless you color this black or something, I can't see it working. He's too far. We have elements to the left. And I know you're balancing it with this face on the right, but it's not really working for me anyways. So this is my solution is to take his head and put him up here, bigger eyes and that sort of thing. And then let's see, there's the logo. And then he's more centered now. So let's look. So I moved him up more centered, a little bit larger. He's the star of the show. Let's make him the star of the show. The girl is too large. She's even if I faded her in the background, I feel like it's stealing the show from her. Now, unless you really faded her back, but I kind of like the idea of letting the face be, the full head be seen here, and then putting her in the back into the distance like that, fading her back. Now, when it comes to him, the hero, again, I've centered him a little more. I mean, it's tempting to put him over here and sort of balance it that way, but I think we can leave that centered, but definitely centered. Don't squish anything. Don't leave this dead area here. That's unless you're intending on putting lots of lettering there or some interesting element there. I would do that. Now, let's think about the figure itself. He's walking towards you. You want to twist in the body. So this leg's coming forward. Think about, the curvature of that leg. And then this leg back a little bit more. I want to see the curvature of these legs. So always think in curves. You can see there's a little bit of power there already being generated. We want the power of that movement. Now, I think I would kind of be tempted to black it out in the back here. That gives you a better back thing. Now you can put highlights on it somehow, but okay, now he himself, his upper body, I want this arm to be coming forward. I want power. So I want real, think of the chest cavity and bringing this arm forward. So he gets a movement that's, like he's, really got some power in him. And this one, back a little bit more. Bring the arms out, perhaps a little bit like that. So you see now he's got a real stance. He's really walking towards you, sort of, or he doesn't have to be walking, but he's got to look like there's some kind of power being generated in the pose. Now I think I would bring down his face. Let me see if I can just do that on himself. He himself. Okay, like this. That'll give him a little more like, forwardness too. We were looking for some kind of energy. Think about the. I like the shadow like that, but let's think about that shadow continuing. Maybe put under the lips more, a little more like that. I don't know. He's looking down. But I want that. I'm looking for that hunched over, like he's shrunk. His shoulders are down. He's shrunk. He's kind of like. So let's see. Because to me, it feels like he's just sort of standing there, not doing anything. And I want to give him some kind of movement. I mean, maybe that's too much. It could be too much. But I would definitely try to think about moving the arms out a little bit more. So even if he's doing more of a stand, make that stance stronger. Maybe you want to raise, you don't want the arm coming too much forward, so he doesn't look too like he's moving too much. Okay, now I would like to. I mean, again, I'm tempted to give this thing use for your use it. So you're kind of making a shape like, think about your composition and your shape. Like you want, to kind of make this the shape. So that's your shape. That's sort of your composition there. Make them one chunk. Like that. So that's what I'm thinking about. Just thinking about that as a shape. Okay, take that out. Now, when it comes to the eyes, take a look at some eyes. Get these eyes looking, because you got so much power in the eyes are the key, the communication. Watch the white space here. This white space. Think about it. It's an eyeball. It's really a ball. Oops, I don't want to draw directly on it. I want to do a layer over it. Think of it as an eyeball. And the skin wraps over it. Now the and the I would bring this eyebrow down. Now he's got some intensity to him. Give him an eyelash. You can, guys, guys and girls, eyelashes are good. You can push it with the dudes more than you would normally do because this is comics. Things are darker and lighter. I would forget that, not do so much scratch on the eyebrow either. Make it intense. You have a chance to, sometimes it's easier to do a shape and then you get more power in the shape, more of a graphic. Then maybe just a little indication in here if you want to, give a little bit of texture, but not, think of a comics, think of darks and lights and shapes like that. Something that's going to look really powerful. So let me see if this is better or not. I'll put these all in a group. Okay. See that eye, it's not expressing anything. It's just there. And you want something intense to it, something strong to it. He's saying something dramatic, power, drama. Fade it back a little bit. That's cool. Okay, now the girl. Let's think about the girl. The main thing about the girl is draw her beautiful. And let me bring us up to full intensity. So think about the eyebrow, think about the eyelashes. Yeah, she looks Asian. Now, if you want Asian, that's okay. But I think you lose something if you're with the expression. I put eyelids on her. Remember, think about it. It's a ball underneath there. And the eyelashes, this is where eyelashes means a big deal to the beauty of a woman. In other words, you put some mascara on this girl. That's what it comes down to. I would watch the eyebrows. Maybe don't make her looking too sad. Nose comes down here. Yeah, nose is fine. It's tiny is good. Lips. Think about lips. We're gonna do the line on top, the line on bottom, curve, connector, and then a bottom like that, something like that. See what this skin's coming in here. You want it to, it falls in there like that, and then line in the middle. You put a little highlighter. Yeah. Think about where you find the end of the mouth. It's kind of comes down like that. Watch the size of the chin. Nice exotic shapes to the face. But watch these eyes. Look how thick I'm making those eyelashes. Don't be afraid to go thick with the eyelashes. Don't draw individual eyelashes. Draw shapes. If you zoom in, they're globs. Just a glob. Just a glob. No real eyelashes in there, is there? Pull back. You see how it looks. Now watch again. Watch. These are eyeballs in here. So make sure that you have your. Let me draw on top of it. You've got an eyeball in here. Well, make sure you got there's a ball on the eyeball like that. So pay attention to this negative space right here. So you got it right here. This is right, but this one needs a little bit. Okay, she's looking pretty good. The jaw is still a little bit chunky on that jaw. Let's bring it in. So we don't want her to be mannish. Think about these muscles coming underneath here on the neck, coming out. This is an issue here. The brow is really low. Keep hair flowing, beautiful curved shapes. You know, hair cascades down and then around, and like that sort of stuff. Let it flow in and out. Give some body, like a shampoo commercial. So think about this hair flowing out. It can do lots of fun things. So let's see. How did I do? Keep in mind her body shape. We want to go neck, and then give her some hip. Pop this hip out here like this. Look at my drawings on how to draw female figures. Pop this out, then the butt. Give some twist, in other words, in here in the body to give her force. Give her some, even if she's standing still. And then the boobs are last. I would be tempted to bring the hand in. You're missing a hand. It's going off the page. For the design, I think I would want to either kind of include it. Let's cover this up for a second. I'd kind of want to put the hand in the image because there's so much expression in the hand. Bring the hand in down like here, perhaps. Or so something like that. or pull it back a little bit and maybe put the hand up like this. But there's so much expression in a hand. Take advantage of it. Get that shoulder up a little higher. So I don't think I like the hand up like that. I mean, I might be able to make it work, but I think it's better just down. Give her a little bit of personality in the hand. Don't make it just a dead hand. Give it some shape and movement. A little bit of tension, a little bit of drama in the hand, so the fingers are separated a little bit here. Sometimes it's when you're doing hands. Think about really the this finger is a lot of expression in it, and then these 3 fingers can kind of also be one chunk. So it's sort of like, hey, what I'm thinking, there's something to it. Like I'm got some drama. I have something to say. Or what was I thinking? Or some kind of emotion. There's emotion in the hands, there's emotion in the eyes, and there's drama in the face. That's how you get that. The hands and faces really tell the tale. Let's see, what does her outfit look like? Okay, she's long sleeved. Okay. So think about that. I'm putting that, the butt down here. So she's got some emotion going. It's really got to be dramatic. There's a lot to be said for her. Now, I think I'm just gonna probably put these 2 layers together because I can't move things around as much as I want to. Merge layers. I kind of want to bring in it's a little too pouty for me. Let's see if we can bring it in a little more, a little bit like that. Let's see how that works. Maybe move this eye over just a tad. Something like that. As you can see, I focus on the women because it's my field of expertise, I think, somewhat. Make this hair flowing maybe into the cheek a little bit. Really kind of wonderful, billowing clouds of wonderful. You can put as the hair gets longer, it kind of can curl at the end sometimes for certain hairstyles, and that's kind of cool, especially in a fantasy. Let some of this curl happen near the end, so it sort of cascades down and then curls at the end. It's kind of cool, and you add drama. So now I think we're looking at a cover. It's got some power. It's got some drama. The eyes. Honestly, I think I'd almost rather. There's not much going on in his forehead. I'd almost want to push this back. Eyes is just about as big as I can get them, and then maybe move the dude. up, maybe enlarge him even, something like that. We're thinking of what's got the impact, what's got the drama. The girl, let's fade her back now and see what she looks like faded back. Okay, so the focus is on him. So I think this is okay. I mean, maybe it's not perfect, but you can kind of see how I'm approaching this and what I'm thinking about and what I want to do with it. She could be larger like this. That might be kind of cool. She could be smaller, but then she looks like she's in the scene. I think I kind of like it, making it larger. I think she might be better larger because then it looks like definitely a graphic, not part of it. They're not part of the same scene. So, and I am tempted to even make this even larger. I don't know where you're going to bleed to, where the cut line is, but like something like that. I think too that this perhaps let's just flatten this image here. I'm going to merge these layers, merge group. I think these eyes, there's too much distance between the eyes, I think. So let me see if that's an issue as well. We could enlarge in this eye. Okay, I would try to mimic the, even though I know this is a mask on this side, I'm not sure what the shape of the mask is, but be nice if it kind of mimicked this eyebrow here. So we get kind of the similar shape in the eye. I really would like to go up to that high. Perhaps. Again, I don't know the design of the character exactly, but I got the like what are those things there? Oh, the lips that I drew. the stupid lips. Get rid of them. Okay, I think this is kind of kicking now. It looks dramatic. She's looking at him. This guy's in the background. When we fade him back, he's going to look pretty cool. I would perhaps think about if maybe in the coloring stages, a little more dramatic color, dramatic lighting. I don't know exactly the characters. Give him some cheekbones, maybe. Oh, this is it here in the way. Okay, so erase this a little bit. But that, this is really important here. Working this eye back and forth and getting it to where you want it to be is pretty cool because that's going to speak to the reader. Okay, I know what that layer was. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, Fade him back. All right, I think we got a working piece here. Let's see what the difference is. Okay. See this? The eye needs more expression. Center him. Give him some power. Give him some darks and lights. Remember, simple. Don't worry about so much shading on things and stuff like that and styles. But think about shapes, about design, power. Because then when you just tighten up these lines. I mean, use black shapes. And then if you want, you can do highlights, Bernie Wrightson or Kelly Jones highlights. There's a lot of drama in that. So cool stuff, I think. Maybe put this foot. Take a look at Frazetta stuff, this leg from the knee down, from the kneecap down. Can be dark. Power, drama. See, I think it's a decent cover here. It looks good. So that's my critique. That's my sort of what do you call it? Layover. Okay, let's try doing something here with this. I'm gonna grab one of these, duplicate that layer, drag it across. Oops, I gotta go a little farther with my. Okay, now there's the two. There's the two together here. So leaning a little bit more forward. Bring the head down a little more like that. Even if you were to, I know I am sort of walking a little bit towards you, but I think that's a little more dramatic. But even if you had him standing here, it's some kind of twist, turn, movement, thrust forward, back, back. When you're drawing a comic book guy, you want to pull it back or draw it forward or twist to the side, and never just straight up and down. Never just like I'm here. You want to do, something forward, something back, looking dramatic, pushing, it's always, you always want some energy being created in the figures. Actually, I think you have more movement in your figure than I have in mine because you have an arm going forward. You have twist actually in your figure that I don't have. But, I kind of want to see that hand. That's the only thing. So, see, I can learn something from you guys too. So, this stuff is a lot of give and take, twist and things. She could, I don't know if it could put another hand back here. Hand going off to kind of like add a little more drama or something like that. I don't know. Let's see how long I've been going here. Oh, 34 minutes. Wow. Well, I got comics. I got Graybeards coming up here. There's a little bit of drama here. Another hand kind of coming out. Okay, that's good. So that's it. There you go, Shelton. That's my input. Tell me what you think. It was kind of fun to do this stuff. My solution. There's other solutions, that you can do that would be good too. But this is mine. So hope everyone else kind of could learn something from it too, and see what you guys think. And we'll talk to you on the next tutorial. See you. Bye.